Good morning. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network LLC. Educate, enlighten, entertain. And this first introductory episode of Doing Business with Rubi AI, hosts Lillian Caldwell and Jeannie White will discuss and provide you with mind-blowing information about why you should choose Rubi AI over anything else, because nothing else can compare to Rubi AI. Jeannie, why don't you tell them why?
Because it's very versatile. It has more than one thing for you to do. You don't have to go to, like for me, if I have to go to 4 or 5 different places, with Rubi, I can take those four or 5 different places and complete it all in Rubi. I don't have to go out anywhere else to find the information. That's what I think anyways. That's what I use it. What do you think?
And the reason I think it's a good reason. And one of the top reasons people ought to be using it, especially students, we all know that if you plagiarize and take material that is not yours, you either get a 0 or you're asked to leave. Or if they find out you're using AI inappropriately, the same results happen. And then you have to face your mom and dad and say, I did something really stupid. And I have to tell you that the college and university industry is a very small world. And word does get out about those who cheat. It's like having your poster put up on the post office wall saying you're wanted by the FBI or Interpol. Rubi has 2 factors that would be of great interest to a lot of people who have to write research papers or do speeches, or they're trying to put together a book on philosophy or history. Give your opinion, give your belief. Whatever you need Rubi AI for, it can do. One of the first apps that it has within it is called IntelliChat, which means as long as you frame your questions intelligently, that's right, you have to use your brain. It's not going to look into its crystal ball and decide what you're trying to say. Ask it a question and it will give you an answer. And then if you want to delve deeper, you can take that particular paragraph, put it back in, and it'll give you additional information. Oh, but wait, it gets sweeter. They have 2 apps. One is called Ghosting, and the other one is used for your copyright. And what it will do is go through your words, whatever you put down, and tell you with a percentage of how much of it has been plagiarized. It is now against the law for a copyright for a person to take words and rearrange them and put them back in the sentence. That's still called plagiarism. Hey, we're all guilty of it. And when you're a student, you get very lazy about how you put your sentences together. It's a lot easier to use somebody else's words and thoughts and opinions than to come up with your own. Well, this little sucker can tell you your percentage rating of how much of it is still not yours. And there's a second app called Ghosting that takes what you have and they make sure that whatever you have written and rewrite to fit your pitch, your tone of voice, which is very important, that it will make it past the AI censors and copyright programs that are out there. And that is worth its weight in gold for those people who are not as astute, or you could say clever, about getting words that they have borrowed from other people. Now, I know that when you go to college, your professors steal your work. And apparently it's an unspoken tradition that is fully acceptable. How do I know this? Because when my brother went to Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, a professor stole his thesis for the year, and my brother could not do a darn thing about it. All he did was put his name on the document and took my brother's off. But if my brother had the use of Ruby AI, that would not have happened. A word to the wise. It doesn't matter which AI program you use, none of them are copyrightable at the moment, which means if you decide to write a book using AI, your book is open to be stolen by other authors. So you may want to think twice about that. Now, Ruby AI also has a program called Canva Plus that is similar to Canva, and it will provide you with images plus a whole lot in addition. And they also have another program that is music. And yes, you can write songs, you can write the melodies because because Ruby will help you write it. How do you get access? Well, we're going to provide you with 2 links. One for Jeannie. You want to give them your link to try out the software?
Oh God, I don't even know my link, Lillian. Just use yours.
Okay, for those who are really interested, and it will take you in and give you a demo. And if you're interested, you can text me at 484-364-1032 or email me at pwrnetworkllc@gmail.com and tell me your name. Provide me with your email, or if you're brave enough, give me your phone number and tell me what's a good time to call you. And Jeannie and I will tell you and show you, tell us what your pain point is, and we'll show you what you can do with Ruby AI. So where do you find this no-brainer? This great investment of your time, because it is a time saver. I know, I do plenty of research for my books, and it cuts off several months, more than 6, because when I do research, it's in-depth research. I know, stop laughing. http:// with Lillian, LILLIAN.com. Now, yes, you need to make an investment. There's no such thing as a free lunch. And whether you believe it or not, you even pay for your freedom. You pay for everything. And don't think otherwise. They get it out of you however they can. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 monthly payments starting at 25, 35, 55, and 100. And of course, the more you invest, like doing it on the stock market, the more money, the more return you get on your dollar. Again, http:// with Lillian.com. And if you want to see a demo online, we have to have at least 10 people in here, and we will demo for you how to use it. Give us a pain point.
Why don't you ask them to, if they want to come in on a particular night or a day and be part of a group that will watch the demo.
Excellent idea. So name that day. Name that time.
You just send if they send you their email addresses, you can write to them and give them a draft of what the video is all about, and give them some more information about it. But I think inviting 10 people to join a webinar with you is very beneficial. And if they want to do that, how would they do that, Lillian? How do they get in contact with you?
They can either call me up, 484-3, text me, 484-364-1032, or email us at pwtr Network LLC at gmail.com, and I will send you a schedule and time. You pick the day and the time, and bring your friends, bring your peers. You can
Yep.
sign up immediately.
Yeah,
I can
that's a
send
good
you,
idea to do that. It really is. No, that's a good
and
idea to do, to say, come and join us on a webinar. Also, there's a lot of advantages that I find that yes, there's copyright, but aside from those are important. They always are. So that's a given. I'm saying you should be able to say to them that if you're trying to come up with an idea about how to create a website or how to create a funnel, you can also ask these questions to Ruby, and they'll give you ways of how to do it, how to write it down. You don't have to take word for word, but you can get an idea of what you want for that funnel or for that webinar. It's immensely important for people because you have so much time doing other things that Ruby does cut down the work for you. Because I write my own stuff, but then I'll put it in, and all they do is they clean it up. It's still my words, it's still my voice, but they've cleaned it up for me. It sounds a little better. So that's why some of the reasons why I use it. So it's more than just copywriting and all that. It's saying how it can help you with questions. You have an idea. I have an idea. Say, Ruby, I have an idea. I was thinking about doing this for a business. How would I go about it? What would be the first things I should know? Those are the things that people should know about Ruby.
absolutely.
These are important things, and look at Ruby's going to be here forever, and it's going to evolve as we go along. It's probably evolved already, but it does help cut down the work for you because there's so many pieces to your job that you have to do that you can assign Ruby some of your assignments to
Absolutely.
handle
Not
for
only
you.
that, if you're not sure about your target audience, they have an app called Personify. You tell them who you're trying to target, your words, your website, your services, your products, what kind of diet you want to recommend to other people, exercises, meditation. It's endless, folks. Put it in, and they will give you a total of all the demographics, including who they are, their age, where they live,
And what they're
what
interested in.
they're interested in, what their pain points are. I mean, this is an all complete, total package. It will help you achieve.
Like I've used it. Also, sometimes I want a new recipe for a smoothie. Now I know that you can go in anywhere and ask that question. Fine, but since I'm already using Ruby, why don't I just ask Ruby to help me create a um, new set of things I want to drink. Um, it's just all those things. What's the latest book going on? It's just it's like having a dictionary of the encyclopedia at your guest for you. So it's numerous things. So I think if you would let us know about coming on to see a webinar, you get an idea of what it entails and what it can do, because talking about it, but seeing it visually is another way for you to see how much it could reduce your work in so many ways. How to set up a new business, really. How do I get employees to come on board? It's endless what it can do for you. So I think those are the things that people really should know about, and contact with Lillian on a webinar, because we're going to do this again. The next time we may send out an email and invite you to join us on some of these videos that we're doing, and so you get firsthand questions to us. So those are the things that are beneficial for you. So that's all I have to say, I think.
Okay. Until next time, thank you very much for joining us. Now you can go over to our website, https://passionateworldtalkradio.com. Scroll down until you come to State of Current Affairs. I know. There's a reason to my method here. Click on that, and you will see a Google link. Click on the Google link, and it'll take you into the belly of the beast being youtube.com. And this video, among all our other videos, will be seen there. Or if you're the adventurous type, you can go over to youtube.com/@passionateworldradio. Your choice. Or you can go over to our other YouTube channel, youtube.com/PW network. Or you can go listen to it on the audio over at Spreaker.com and then /doing BS with Jeannie White and Lillian Caldwell. There are all kinds of options, as many options as Rubi.ai, and it's constantly being developed and reimagined. The two men who put the company MyFlex together, created the software, and between them, they have over 130 years worth of experience with digital technology. And before you say, I'm afraid of what Ruby can do, you sent your children to school because it was compulsory. That was the sum total of all knowledge accumulated by these individuals when they went off to school to learn all this stuff. And you sent your kids to learn from them. AI is another kind of teacher.
It's another tool.
It's a tool. It's another way of gathering all of humankind's wisdom. Hey, Caesar got the Alexandria library burnt to the ground when he went to help Cleopatra. We're missing a lot of stuff. We don't want to do that again. This is our way of protecting the world from itself.
All right.
Thank you all. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.